Welcome to the Mathematics unit of Module 3. I'm Faithlyn. We're about to begin this lecture on the decimal number system. This system is simply an extension of our ordinary number system as it incorporates quantities whose values are less than 1. A decimal point is used to separate the whole numbers from the fractional parts. In fact, decimals are fractions with special denominators of 10, 100, 1,000, or any power of 10. They are named based on the position of the figure after the decimal point. It is really a positional number system. Let's get started. Learning objectives. At the end of this instructional video on the decimal number system, you should be able to identify key components of the decimal number system, determine decimals, perform basic operations with decimals. Employability skills being infused or highlighted in this video, accuracy in calculations, critical thinking, independent thinking, creative problem solving, meticulousness in solving trade-related calculations, time management. The decimal number system is also called the Hindu-Arabic system. It is really a positional numeral system, employing 10 as the base and requiring the 10 digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. A decimal is really a fraction written in special form. For example, fractions with a denominator of 10, 100, or 1,000, or any power of 10 are called decimal fractions. A decimal requires a dot or decimal point to represent fractions. In this number system, the numerals used in denoting a number take different place values depending on position. The decimal place value chart. As we move to the right in the place value chart, each number place is divided by 10. For example, thousands divided by 10 give hundreds. Hundreds divided by 10 give tens. This is also true for digits to the right of the decimal point. Tenths divided by 10 give hundreds, and so on. When reading decimal, the decimal point is often read as AND. However, in our day-to-day conversation, we usually use point instead of AND. Let us first identify the digit with the given place values. Our first digit, we will first rewrite this number using our decimal value. We will first rewrite this number using our decimal place value chart. So I place my decimal point 1, 3, 8, 9, 7, 5. Now note that 1 is in the hundreds position, 3 is in the tens position, 8 is in the ones or units position, 9 is in the tenths position, 7 is in the hundreds position, and 5 is in the thousands position. Now, given any number, we should be able to identify the digit given the place value. Let's try another one. Let's try another one. We are given the number 0.15844486, and you're asked to identify the digit that is in the tenths position. The first step is to identify where exactly the decimal point is. Now, the number in front of the decimal point would be our ones or our units. the number directly after the decimal point would be in the tenths position, and we are asked to find the digit that is in the tenths position. So clearly our answer would have been 1. Question number 3. You're given the digits, and you're asked to identify the number that is in the ones position. Now let's use our decimal place value chart for this one. Let's use our decimal place value chart for this question. If we rewrite the digits on our decimal place value chart, we have 115.321. The digits in the ones position or the units position would have been 5. Now for our next example, we are asked to write the decimal number that has the specified place values. So we are given 7 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 hundredths, 7 ones, and 3 hundredths. Now we will start this by rewriting these digits on our decimal place value chart. So we have 7 tenths. So we will place 7 in that position. We have 4 tenths, 5 hundredths, 7 ones, and 3 hundredths. So the decimal number that has the specified place values we were given, 7 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 hundredths, 7 ones, and 3 hundredths, would be the number 577.43, or 577 and 43. You're asked to identify the decimal number with the specified place values 5 tenths, 6 tenths, 2 hundredths, 5 ones, and 7 hundredths. Now we know that these numerals would be after our decimal point. 6 tenths, we know this would be the first digit right after the decimal point. 7 hundredths, this would be the second number after the decimal point. Then let's look at the numbers before the decimal point. We have 5 tenths, we have 2 hundredths, and we have 5 ones. So we will start with writing the hundredths, then the tenths, and then the ones. So 2 hundredths, 5 tenths, and 5 ones. Our answer is 255.67.
The decimal system. Lesson summary. Recall that the decimal system is an extension of our ordinary number system. Instead of just whole numbers, we now have fractional quantities whose values are less than 1. The dot or decimal point separates the whole numbers from the fractional parts. The whole numbers are written to the left, for example, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and so on, while the fractional parts are written to the right, tenths, hundredths, thousands, and so on.